We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jakari from Twisted Hammer Gaming and LAF Nightmare Network, and I'm back at you with a very bullshit late April Fool's joke of a deck. This is my Genesys branded deck. And if you can't tell, I'm 100% bullshitting right now. Because let's be real. It's a 1,000-point goddamn deck. Like, the first two lines are more than 100 points. That right there should have been an indication that this deck was bullshit for Genesys. But anyways, it is a branded deck. It's just not for Genesys. It's literally a 60 card list that I ain't gonna lie, I threw together in like 12 minutes at Cool Stuff earlier today. This literally is main, extra, and side deck. And truth be told, I'm not gonna lie, kinda fuck with it. It was meant to be a joke, but I kinda fuck with it. So, 1 Albion, Shrouded Dragon, 3 Aluber. I really hate that. One thing about Genesys is that, not Genesys, but Neuron, is that it doesn't put them in the order that I would like. Hold on, let me... Actually, let's see what this does. Let's see if I like what that looks like. Hold on. No, there we go. That's better. Even though, you know, Lubellion's all the way the fuck down here. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Now the hand traps are completely separated from one another. But again, Neuron. It does make it easier. I do have this deck built, like I said, built it in about 12 to 15-ish minutes earlier in the day, on actually the 4th of April. So, continuing with after the 3 Aluber, now it's 3 Ash, 2 Cartesia, 1 Baldrake, Druid's Worm, Magnamut, Serenir, 1 Dogmatica Ecclesia, 1 Fallen, 2 White, at standard, 2 Bell, 2 Quim, 2 Incredible Ecclesia, 3 Fua, 1 Spriggan's Kit, 1 Bestial Lubellion, 1 Mercurial, 1 Tri-Brigade Spriggan's Kit. For the spells, and boy, there are a lot of them. 2 Braided Fusion, 3 High Spirits, 1 Branded in Red, 1 Branded in White, 1 Branded Lost, 3 Opening, 1 Regain, 2 Forbidden Crown, 2 Forbidden Droplet. I was actually running 3 Droplet earlier in the day. That was one of my few switch ups, and that was just to fit, and I think it was to fit in, I don't remember at this point. Oh, yeah, no, I actually don't remember what it was to fit in anymore, because I switched it up. I switched this up since I built it. Anyways, the Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Super Poly, 3 Fallen in the Virtuous, 1 Triple Tactics Talent, 1 Banishment, 2 Retribution, 3 Emperor. Now, can you play this deck at 40? fuck yes, man. It's already been proven that you can play this deck in anything from 40 to 60. Perfectly fine. With or without Bestials. I just chose to play Bestials. I do actively use the 4 main ones, the Baldrake, Druid's Worm, Magnum, and Serenir. I do primarily use them as hand trap, as pseudo hand traps. Moving on to the extra deck. 1 Albalatus, 2 Albion, the Branded Dragon, and because it's alphabetical and not by summoning mechanic, which would have made more sense, we have Bestial Dissipator, Chaos Angel, and Ecclesia, and the Dark Dragon. 1 Granguinol, 1 Chaos, one Guardian Chimera, 1 Chaos Star Source Dragon, 1 Lubellion, the Searing Dragon, 1 Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, 1 Rembrum, the Striking Dragon, 2 the Dragon that Devours the Dogma, and 1 Titanic Lad, the Ash Dragon, I forgot. Him the Bastard Dragon. We know his real name is Bastard Dragon. Side deck is just a bunch of shit that I will probably never go into in the main. The 3rd Incredible Ecclesia, the 2 Meows, the 2 Perulia, the Called by the Gold Sarcophagus, which, yes, technically the easiest thing to take out of this is either 1 Retribution or the Banishment and play the Gold Sarc because you're playing the Mercurier. It is the main thing that gets banished in the main deck. 3 Thrust, 2 Evenly, and then Lulu, Proskinian, and Quertus. Yeah. It's branded. It's probably one of the most malleable decks in the game. You can, again, mix this with a lot of different shit. You can do the Mitsurugi line, you can do the Magistus line, hell, you can throw both. You can play the Draco Tail variant. The extra deck, Secretarion is always an option. You could cut two of the three synchros. You could put 2 more fusions in there. Hell, you could, if you don't go the branded fusion line in turn 1, and you don't actively, and you know the line to not get locked into synchro and fusion 8, you could go zombie vampire, mill more shit. You could take a couple cards out, switch a couple cards around, and play a grass build. Again, branded is one of those, yes, we can do this, we can go this way, we can go that way. Hell, you've seen me do it with zombies a few times. I've done it with Dark Magician. I've done the Dogmatica, the full branded Dogmatica bridge variant. It, again, it's branded. Now, will I probably get chewed out by my boy Lofton for playing Bestials in here? Probably. Again, I only chose them because I wanted to play them as hand traps. That's their primary function in here. Is that they're hand traps and interruption. That's why I'm only playing the 1 Lubellion instead of, taking stuff out and tripling down and playing 3 Lubellion. Good God, I don't know why you would want to play 3 Lubellion nowadays. You're just gonna dump one of them to the grave anyways. So, again, that can be played between 40 and 60 depending on what your fancy is when it comes to this deck. But this has been your boy Jakari from Twisted Emery Gaming and Ellen and the Lunar Nightmare Network. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for all future notifications. Comment down below what you would change. I'm gonna hear you out. Again, 12-minute build. I played, for the record, I play the regular Ecclesia as a Titanic Lad target. just so you know, it is in there as primarily my Dogmatica monster target when I've already used Fallen's effect. So, just letting you know. That, it's another Ecclesia name for Dragon that Devours a Dogma. So, again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, future notifications, yada, yada, yada. I know I've been gone for like 2-3 weeks. I'm sorry. Life happens. My schedule changed. Now I'm back being off Friday, Saturday from Saturday, Sunday. I was kind of readjusting to everything again because I'd been Saturday, Sunday for roughly 3 months at my job for them to change me up 2 weeks ago. And I've had a lot of things going on with the family and everything the last couple of weeks. So, yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Next head-to-head is Rarity Collection 5. That'll be when either the weekend that it comes out or the weekend that we get our boxes, we get the 8 boxes in. Whichever happens. If we don't get the boxes in time, then it'll likely be that's kind of a hellscape, because that means I have 1 week in between that head-to-head and sneak peek head-to-head for Blazing Dominion. Oh god. Yeah, so just be wary. If I don't drop a video the week of the release of Rarity 5, it'll likely be the following week. And then the very next week is the head-to-head for sneak peek for Blazing Dominion.